Pool D wraps up with a marquee matchup between two loaded teams in two rival countries, Dominican Republic and Venezuela. No shortage of star power tonight at Lone Depot Park in Miami. We know who's moving on to the knockout round, but it's sure to be a heavyweight fight for seeding and bragging rights tonight. Both of these powerhouses have lived up to the hype through the first three games. Now it's a matter of who will win the pool and face Korea Friday. The loser tonight gets the defending champion Samurai Japan on Saturday.
Place is just rocking. This is an unbelievable atmosphere. This is going to be an awful lot of fun. And really the prelude to the quarterfinals, semis, and finals that'll be in this building as well. The starter for Team Venezuela, Eduardo Rodriguez, 32-year-old starter for the Diamondbacks. This is his second World Baseball Classic. It's been quick starts for the Dominican Republic. 4 runs and 5 hits in the first innings of their 3 games so far. Into shallow right center and down for a base hit. And you get the sense it's going to feel like the 9th inning for the next 3 hours. 1 on, 1 out for Juan Soto. 3 for 11 with a home run. Had that early termination walk-off home run earlier in the tournament. 0-2. That one in the air out toward right center field. It's going back, way back, and what a start for Juan Soto and the Dominican. 2-0 Dominican.
You're just playing with fire. 3 fastballs in the at-bat. I just think at some point you have to respect the jersey. You have to respect the last name. You weren't going to get 3 past him. For Sandy Alcantara, this is more than just another start. This is a moment he's been waiting for, let's say, for 3 years. A chance to step on this stage with the baseball in his hand and the entire country watching.
First pitch swinging. Nice job by Machado at third. Great defensive play. 1 down in the first.
Well, we've seen this time and time again, all tournament long. This is a little bit of remembrance of what happened in 2023. Dominican goes up by a run, and then Venezuela comes on and attacks the bottom half of that inning.
They've had quick starts too. 6 runs, 6 hits in their first innings. Ground ball, but it's going to get through a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Venezuela answers back. It's 2-1.
Right there, not trying to do too much. Gets a slider, takes it the other way. Even with the rocket that Tatis has in his arm, there's no catching Acuna right there.
A couple of silver sluggers for Marte. Many would argue maybe the best second baseman in the game.
Loves to hit in big games too.
Payoff pitch. And Marte unloads deep left and gone. Second homer against Rodriguez. 11 homers by 8 different players. The booth was literally rocking on both home runs.
Big moment. Ketel Marte usually rises to the occasion.
The pitching change in the third. Edward Bazardo, 30-year-old for the Seattle Mariners.
Vladdy homered off of him in Game 4 of the ALCS. Well, there's some history here.
And now Vladdy joins the party with a home run to left. If they go as far as they want to go, yonder that jacket might not make it.
Well, we talked about the history, right? Took him deep in Game 4 of the ALCS to right. Gets a slider this time and delivers it to left.
More damage done. A couple of home runs. First Marte and then Vladdy. 4-1. What we've seen in this tournament in just a few days here for Ronald Acuna Jr. He can take the game over. That's into center field, down for a base hit, and this could be extra bases for Michael Garcia. He gets to second, standing an RBI double, and Venezuela inches back. You might look at it and say, really, Luis Suarez in the 3 spot? He can drive in runs if there's guys on base. He can drive in runs if there's guys on base. That one toward the corner. Garcia scores. Arraez will stop at second base. It's 4-3.
Omar Lopez talked about it, right? There's just something different when he wears this uniform.
2-out walk. Kick-started this rally here for the Dominican Republic.
How important it is to turn the lineup over. Now you've got a hot Tatis. He's been a little tardy on the fastball all game. See, Santatello would like to go up the ladder here with 98-99 at the top of the zone.
And Tatis gets involved. just plain scary. It started with a walk, and just how many times have they been able to do that because the opposing pitchers have to be so careful, and that offense is so patient. It leads to extra base runners. It ratchets up the pressure. The Dominican bullpen tonight, 3 innings, just 1 hit, no runs scored. They've gone 17 2/3 scoreless in this WBC. So for as much as we talk about the offense, which is high-powered, the pitching has also matched. You know, if there's a competition within that clubhouse, which group is going to dominate more, that's working.
Dennis Santana taking over now. Another stud.
This is Michael Garcia with a base hit to left field. Nice night for him. That's 4 hits, and he's been on base really all night long. He scored a couple of runs. 1-2 with the runner on the move. Wells with the throw to second. A little bit late. Stolen base for Garcia.
One thing I've noticed from this Venezuela, every time there's a breaking ball, they kind of just take a couple hops.
Runner goes again. They'll check down at first. No swing. Another stolen base for Garcia. A walk to Contreras, and it's first and third.
And I don't understand why you steal right there. If you've got something on the guy, picking up grip. Now you're at third base. Well, now you can't see the grip. You can't see location.
Here's Sal Perez, and he swings at the first one. May have just missed that one. Julio puts that one away. DR, 6 outs from winning the pool.
About this bullpen, though, 2 hits on the day.
Certainly, I don't want to say underrated, but maybe not under talked about.
Absolutely.
Part of this team, that bullpen.
We've got so many great hitters, and their starting pitching has been lights out. And here comes this bullpen, bunch of setup guys, closers, all-star appearances.
Even though they're trailing right here, they know that they're moving on. And of course, last time around, 2023, got to the quarterfinals, had a lead late before the Trey Turner Grand Slam turned that game on its head. Gave Team USA the win, ended the tournament for Venezuela. Abner Uribe takes over, and business is about to pick up. First and second, nobody out. If there's been a knock on the bullpen, it's been the walks, 5 of them. And 7 total tonight if you throw Sandy's walks in there. Ball 4. They are loaded. And the tying run comes to the plate. And the manager comes out to the mound. Chorio at third, Acuna at second, Garcia at first, all on via walk. Elvis Alvarado out of the bullpen.
And for this team in Venezuela right now, this is their best guy taking the at-bat.
Out to left. Soto is there, makes the catch. A little hesitation, but the out perhaps more important than the run. 7-4.
Surprised Venezuela hasn't gone to their bench. You've got a guy like Eugenio Suarez, one swing of the bat and tie this thing up.
It's going to be Contreras here. Ground ball right back to the mound, and it goes into center field. A run will score on what could have been a game-ending double play ball. Instead, it keeps the rally alive.
A pitcher's best friend turns into an enemy. You just can't believe it.
The first runs allowed by the Dominican bullpen. First and third, 1 out. Double play still in order. 0 for 4 for the captain in his 4th WBC. That's Machado at third. That's 1. That's 2. DR hangs on and wins Pool D. Both teams will move on. And you're telling me yonder these 2 teams might meet